Ah,
Can
there
you
we
hear me?
go. Ah, yes, I can. I can.
Yeah. It's like watching your video, but interacting with you.
Or in real time, isn't it?
Yeah.
Let me
It's
just
really just
go on.
yeah, yeah. I see you. I see you, and I can hear you
I've got to
pretty well.
swap around my monitor, so just a second.
Okay, if you want to rec, okay, and then we will see what can we do with this. I don't know.
Yeah.
The lights.
There we go. All right. Now I'm just
Oh,
putting you above my camera so that when I'm looking at you, you can also see me looking. There
yeah.
we go. That's better.
So, Adrian, what
Hello.
are you doing? What are you doing? You are killing YouTube.
I'm
You are
killing
cracking.
YouTube. Yes. I'm trying to figure
Yeah.
out the formula and then I'm
No,
using it.
I'm very happy about this because some months ago I checked this guy and see, but why does he has so so few inscriptions now? And now you are taking what you deserve because
No, it's slowly picking up. So when I'm doing the videos, not the tutorials, when I do tutorials on WordPress or React and stuff, they actually don't do very good, strangely enough. But I do optimize every single one of them. I do optimize every single one of them for SEO, so that even though they might not do great in suggested, they still show up first in terms of search, which is really good. So that's been sort of working in the background there for me for the last half a year.
I think
But something I've been trying to focus on more recently is to do topics that are enjoyable that'll pop up on the homepage. So this is like roadmaps and interesting resources,
yeah.
and like the one that I'm doing recently. So I've
Roadmap,
got a few.
roadmap one was very interesting. Yeah, it was very good. And yeah, I think that we just need to choose our topic and then just talk about it. And there we go. Yeah, the last videos I've seen the 40
You saw
developers
that
to
one?
follow.
What
It
did you
was very
think?
good.
What did you think when did you watch the
Yeah,
whole thing?
of course. Yeah, of
Oh,
course.
good. Yeah, because I tried to make it more engaging. I tried to make it more fun.
Yeah,
But at the
I
same
like.
time, I tried to make it a little bit shorter for the thing so that you get onto new topics every single few
Mhm.
seconds. So yeah, I'd love to hear what you thought about it.
Yeah, I've liked the part when you showed the text while you were talking.
At
But
this
while you
at the
were
very
talking,
start.
yeah, at the very start. Yeah, I liked that part because it's very catchy. It's
Ah, that's
very
good. I borrowed that one from this small YouTuber called Mr.
you
Beast.
took you took inspiration. You took inspiration.
Inspiration, yes, some
We are
inspiration.
all inspired by Mr. Beast, I think, in some
Yes,
way.
no, he has a few things there he does really well to keep people engaged. Things like having a very clear message at the start of the video about what the video is and why people should watch it. He also has something about why you should stay to the end of the video. Obviously, for him, usually it's a lot more fun. It's like a house exploding or something like that. But for a developer, it has to be something very good to learn, something valuable that they'll be able to use. And that's sometimes a bit harder to do because you usually want to supply that kind of stuff at the start of the video as well to keep people watching.
Yeah. You are doing this pretty well, I think. I don't know if you are 30,000 now. If you
Yes, yes. So,
maybe four. They are growing in insane.
and I think it took me about half a year to get to 10,000, and it took me 1 month to get another 10,000.
Yeah, it's always like that because yeah,
It
in the
slowly grows
beginning it's
quite quickly.
very hard at the beginning, but now you are taking the
I
right
think
numbers.
you now know how much work goes into it, right? You've started doing it a little bit. You know how much planning, how much preparation, how
It's
much
insane. It's
time it
insane.
takes
Yeah,
recording, and then
yeah.
how has
The
your
running
experience been?
yeah the running ones were really insane because I had to run, then come back to house, then edit, and I'm not very good at editing, so it took me a lot of hours, and I do that because I had to do that in 3 weeks. So I did the 11 running videos
It was
in
good to
3
see
weeks
another
while
place in
working
town.
and
Yeah,
doing.
I enjoyed watching those. They were just like
Yeah,
relaxing stuff I had in the background while I was programming.
yeah, yeah. Nice, nice, nice.
How's
Yeah,
the
but
recent ones
yeah,
on
but
Docker?
yeah, I really started to enjoy to make videos. It changed by my mindset because I studied it for 4 years, maybe 3 years, 4 years, but forcing me to do something that I'm not comfortable, because I'm really not comfortable in doing videos. It changed my mindset. Also, in you played a role in this. I'm honest. I'm not just doing this because I'm talking to you, because I think that to do something that is not comfortable to you, you need to surround yourself with people who already do this. So you helped me a lot with all your comments, your hints, your messages. Yeah, I really
No,
thank you.
that's great.
I don't think that there will be those videos on my YouTube channel without you. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure that you gave me some push in the right moments.
I know that feeling because the person that pushed me a little bit to start was Florin. I saw a post he did where he said that he was going to try and start out YouTube. He was going to try and do 100,000 subscribers, and that he was starting up, and that he wanted to do like a 30-day challenge where he does one video every day for 30 days. And I thought, how about I just start? I was thinking about doing YouTube for a few years. I had bought myself a microphone 2 or 3 years ago. I was just sitting there waiting for me to do videos, and I just never had the courage to start. So I started doing the videos. I thought, all right, if he's going to do one video every day for 30 days, I can definitely do this. And then I thought, what do I want to do as my goal for this year? Because, when you're trying to follow subscribers and stuff like that, it's something out of your control. So what I wanted to do this year was to do, as crazy as it sounds, 365 videos. And for me, growing up, going to high school, and just living life, English was my second language. So I was terrible at speaking. For me, it was a way to improve my public speaking, my speaking in general, my voice. And if you watch my earlier videos, you can really tell the difference between how I speak then and how I speak now. People now say that I've got that radio voice even, which is pretty funny.
No, but you were very good for me even at the beginning. Now you have improved, but you are very good since the start. The format also is very nice. Yeah, it's very hard because everyone says that it's easy to make videos until they actually do it.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. The thing about the videos is that they look easy. Like you'll see someone sit down in 10 minutes, they do a tutorial where they teach you something and it's done. But the time it takes to do that tutorial, to record it, to go over, to refine it so that you're only getting that best 10 minutes. You're not seeing that 2 hours that goes in the background of preparation and cutting and redoing and fixing errors, so that no one sees all those errors, right? They just see the premium content at the end there where it looks really easy. But yeah, as you know, it's not that easy.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
I
no,
experienced this
that's
with. I
it's been
experienced this with.
enjoyable. I feel I've grown and improved a lot over the last year, and I think I'll love to see how you go after a year as well, to see where you're at.
We'll see. We'll see. But now I'm really enjoying and making videos. Also, this video call also helps me. The talk I made Saturday also boosted me a lot because I do other things in a while. So, and after 2 months of so many videos for me, I wanted to just take a 1 week maybe break to do something else. But then this talk with Danny boosted me again. So
Oh,
I'm
nice.
again
I have
recording
to
every
see that.
couple
I've
of
got that
months.
booked in for Saturday to watch because
Yeah,
usually I drive my kid to my parents. So I've got a half an hour where I usually put a something on to listen in the background while I'm driving him to the parents and back.
yeah,
So
yeah.
that's what I've got scheduled in to check out. I'm assuming that
That's
was
how
good.
I watched your video yesterday, coming back home with your
Yeah.
video.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice. Very nice. Yeah, no,
yeah.
sometimes I find that I like listening to the videos just like almost a podcast, right? That's
Mm.
especially Danny. Danny has some really good material where you can just sit back and listen to.
I posted videos and everyone is saying to me, "Oh, who is the one in the beginning of the video?" Instead of
Yes, Danny has a strong
because
presence, that's for sure.
then it's really incredible. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's great to
Yeah.
hear.
He said that he can't put the microphone like this because otherwise he would put it down while talking. He needs to put the
Oh
microphone like
yes,
this.
yes. That's one of I actually move my hands a lot as well, and this is something I've had a lot of trouble with adjusting where I can't move my hands. I can move this one, I found, but yeah, I miss being able to move both. If I move my microphone away, just it loses that level of quality, right? You can hear the whole background. It doesn't sound as good, right?
No, it always sounds good, but yes, if you're closer. Yeah. But you told me that by staying closer, your audio it's better
Yes,
because
yes, I can hear that already
in the first video that I used this microphone, I put this like
on the side of the
40.
room or something.
Yeah, because I didn't know that.
No, I
Just
don't
put
think
it
many people realize
somewhere
that.
and then
It's one of those
it's a
tips because
microphone.
when I was
Yeah.
reviewing different microphones a while back, it's one of the tips they said that the closer you have to your microphone, the more it feels warm and natural when you
Mm.
speak. Whereas as soon as you move away, you start to pick up the whole echo. You lose that bass in your voice, so it sounds sort of like a low quality thing. So yeah, it's a good tip to have.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Especially if you know nothing
Yeah.
about videos. As I'm also in a quite big room now. I should fix this. Maybe put something on the wall. I don't
I
know
wish.
when I
Have
make
I
a
ever
video.
showed you my room? What it looks like?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, there's
yeah, yes, yes.
blankets all over the
I've
place.
seen,
I think that
yeah.
helps with echoes. I've definitely noticed that as soon as I walk into this room, I lose all that background noise of cars driving outside. I lose a lot of the background noise of like the kitchen and the laundry and all of that. And it's a silent room. Even for working now, it's really good because you can sit down and you can concentrate a lot better, which is great.
Yeah, yeah. This is really important. Yeah, yeah. I started using some pillows,
Yeah, just
some.
pillows and blankets, but you'll notice the
Yeah,
difference. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Exactly. I didn't think that I noticed, but since I bought this microphone, yes, I noticed the
The better
difference.
the microphone, the more you'll see the difference too,
Yeah.
right? So that's good.
No, I'm quite happy with this for now. For now, it's okay. And instead, you were saying I didn't want to interrupt you, but you said that you bought your microphone and it stayed like 2 years before using it.
Yes,
I've
about
bought I've bought
3 years
I've
ago.
bought my reflex in 2010, so 10 years
Wow.
ago, and
Wow.
I wanted to make videos, and this camera waited for me like 10 years.
You would be
So this
bigger than
day,
Brad
yeah,
and everyone if you started back then. You would have been huge.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I should. Yeah, but one thing good that I made this summer was buying the GoPro because I hadn't one.
Mhm.
I was not really sure that it will go with my camera for sure next to the other camera. Instead, I started that Florin challenge run. Also,
Mhm.
Florin helped me
Yeah,
in that way. Yeah, he gave me with this challenge of 100 kilometers. He gave me the purpose to do something, and starting from that point, then I moved up to my
exactly.
topics.
The
Yeah,
hardest thing always is starting.
yeah,
Once you get
yeah.
into it, you just want to continue doing it, right?
Yeah. The hardest thing, and also for me, is multiplied by 10 because I'm really hard to start something new. When I get into it, like you see in the videos,
Yeah.
then I want to do it again. I get really excited, but
I've
sometimes I
seen that.
wait a lot of time because I keep thinking, oh, I need to wait for the best microphone. I need to wait for the best lights. But yeah, the
No, you
really
don't need the
important thing.
best lights. Like,
Oh,
if you see,
God.
I say
Yeah,
that, but
yeah, I started recording at 5 a.m. without even the lights. So everything is better than that. And yeah. Yeah, I'm
No, but
really.
yeah, I think that's like when I started as well. I basically had no background, no lights, just that one microphone, and slowly, bit by bit, as I kept doing it, like it doesn't. People don't really care about the lights. You know,
Yeah,
people
yeah.
don't care. They care. Audio quality is important, so they do
Yeah.
care about what you're saying and the
Mm,
kind of value that you're providing. That's the only two things. You know, the
yeah.
rest of it doesn't really matter too much.
Yeah, you can put an introduction or music, but I think that this is more up to you to do something that you like. I like to put this music, you put this.
Exactly. It's a more personality thing about
Yeah,
yourself, right?
yeah, it's more like for you, the people watching, they are not there to for that reason. They are there to see you, for if you want to give some values, to communicate something.
Mm. The
So
thing that
this,
you're really good at, and something I want to improve at, is you're really good at doing humor and jokes and stuff. I'm usually I just say it, I do the tutorial, and that's it. But you've been good at doing
I'm,
the comedy,
yeah.
like Ben Awad and stuff like that. And I need to learn that. How do you do that?
You mean now it depends. I enjoy there because there are some periods that I like to do that a lot. I think that you noticed that.
Mm.
Yeah, in the last months, I've tried to be more professional. So let's say I've tried to stick on one topic. So I think that maybe this is why I will start to make some real calls. So in my calls, I can just make some jokes, something that to entertain. So yeah,
Yeah.
I miss a bit doing memes, but I'd like, yeah. If I start doing memes again, my account can be also closed again. I can close it. No. I'd like to now to focus on this topic because there are so many topics that you can talk about. I'm also into other things, but now I want to stay focused on this. I think at least for some months until
Yeah.
I create maybe my final goal will be like that 1 hour crash course of Docker, but I want to reach there. I would like to make some maybe shorter videos, improve a bit. When I feel ready, I think that I release something interesting, something very good.
I
But
look forward to it.
I want to, yeah.
Yeah, you've always asked me to do a video on Docker and stuff, but I don't feel comfortable unless I know the topic. So now that you're doing it, I'll just
Yeah,
learn that
yeah.
from you, which is great.
Yeah, anytime. I've done this call with the Raf now 1 hour ago, and yeah,
Hmm.
we also talking about this. He is using it for his job, maybe. So it's important maybe to make people think, okay, I need this thing that we can refer to this person. For example, for you, for me, it's everything that is design. Making videos also. Sometimes I watch at your videos to see how could I just something that is not that bad. No,
Yeah, I
it's
do have a
really,
formula. So
yeah.
of the videos that I do.
Hmm.
So usually it's 30-second introduction. The introduction has to have the first 5 to 10 seconds talking about the topic and why someone's learning it with a preview. Then the next 15 seconds has to be an example of why they're going to use it, as well as
Mm.
another preview. And then finally, just saying to like and subscribe. And I find those introductions work really well.
Yeah, yeah. I think that I really maybe I needed to find a format like you are talking about because I'm really almost at zero. So for me, it's hard even to you see this thing clear. For me, it's not really clear sometimes because I know that maybe I need to to say something in some
So one
second.
good thing you can do is research that I did was you can go to the channels that you can enjoy. You can find their most popular videos by filtering the sorting by the most popular.
Mhm.
And you can see the things that they're doing right in their most popular videos. And then, as bad as it sounds, you scroll down to the bottom to their worst videos and you see what they weren't doing in those videos. And you pull those topics out and you find out how you can adapt them to your own channel because you can see there from those things what the audiences are sort of following along with, what is resonating with them. So that's sort of what I did for mine anyway.
These are all good advices. Maybe this could be a topic for the next video. I'll watch it because maybe because you are doing videos, so maybe these things are just are clear for you. But I think this could be a topic for what you're saying to me. It could be very interesting, because I think that there is it's plenty maybe or developers or maybe the people who follows you on Twitter, which would like to make some videos, but they feel a bit shy. They don't want. I was one of them some months ago. So what I did right was connecting with other people who had a YouTube channel. You are one of the examples.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was
wanted to do this. So
we have a little community there that we all support each other and can talk and support, like, just that general motivation is so useful to be able to, share those ideas and share those topics and principles and really support each other, essentially, I guess, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, this is important. It's important because together maybe you can, I can say one idea that could work for you. Yeah.
Because otherwise, like, if I didn't know this whole community, I'd just be talking to myself on Twitter, and that's sad, right?
The problem is that Twitter is very time consuming. You need to.
I know. I try to schedule it in for half an hour at the end of the day, but it keeps popping up. So I've turned off all my notifications on there now as well.
I've turned off the notification on my phone. This was very nice. So I need to open to check the messages, the notifications. So sometimes I try to reply to everyone, but it's not easy sometimes. And it's a game. You need to stay a bit, but not too much, because otherwise you stop doing things.
Exactly.
And one thing that really saved me, is that while I edit a video, I stopped using Twitter and other.
Oh yeah, because you can focus down. Yeah.
Yeah, this is something that is natural for me, and I couldn't do all those editings if I stayed on Twitter so much.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how Danny and Catalin do so many posts, so much time for so many weeks and months.
They hired someone who is on Twitter and typing.
It's so many. Like I've pulled out some tips and tricks that they do. So I've started scheduling posts and stuff like that. But
I've tried it to use the tool used by Catalin, Hype Fury, but now it's all the trial. It's almost over.
I just used it natively in Twitter. Twitter has its own system. So
yes, yeah. Sometimes I schedule for a tweet for during the night, so I just post something maybe to reach some people that otherwise I would never interact. Yeah, maybe it's from the other side of the world.
Yeah, no, for me, like, even just jumping into Twitter at the end of the day and then seeing like 2,000 messages to catch up on, and you scroll and you're like, what were they talking about?
No, it's impossible.
Right? Yeah.
I love you. I love the chat, but sometimes it's really
too much,
impossible.
right? So I just can't keep
I have one friend with 50 followers who say, oh, they keep messaging me. Say, wait.
Yeah, you have no idea.
Wait a bit.
Just wait when you start getting like emails and private messages and DMs left, right, and center constantly with people asking for this and that.
Yes. Yeah, but I think that in the end, it's up to you. You need to focus on what you need. It's important. If you want to take a relax on a Sunday, it's okay, but you need to focus on what you really want to do.
Just on YouTube alone, I get about 400 comments a day.
400 comments a day. Oh, nice.
Yes. And then on
Twitter, you still find the time. You still find the time to comment on my videos.
Always. I've got a special filter there where I've got to select few people I catch up on.
Nice. No, I'm happy about this. Yeah. So yeah, sometimes maybe I lose. Maybe I need to check your channel again, because maybe I lost something. Because usually, and you have the power to publish a video during my lunch time, so I always watch it,
Oh,
because
that's
it's
great.
it's time. Oh, it's time to prepare lunch, and you pop up the video. It's always it's perfect
Yes.
timing for me.
Normally I
Yeah.
post about 2 or 3, about 2 or 3 hours ago, I would have published from this time now. So
Okay.
right now it's about 9 p.m. here in
Yeah.
Australia. So I usually post about 5 or 6 p.m. So yeah, mm,
Like
that's about
this.
3 or 4 hours ago. I don't know if that's your lunchtime though,
Yeah, you know, at
but
1
yeah.
p.m. Yeah, it's 1 p.m.
But it
Yeah.
happens to also be because I had a look at my graph and there is a little bit of a spike and a dip. And just as it's about to go up, that's when I post it so that it can sort of follow the wave.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's the idea behind it anyway. Not
Yeah,
sure if
yeah.
it works, but obviously for you it works, so that's great.
It works. No, for me, it works because usually they say that you should post in the afternoon, in the end afternoon. But for me, for example, you always catch the moment which I start getting, of course, cooking some spaghetti. Of course, I just eat spaghetti and pasta, of course, and and but when I start
So,
cooking, your video pops out. So it's
so
perfect.
what have you liked from my videos and what have you reckon I can do to improve on them?
Okay.
Basically.
The first thing is that I like is the audio quality. It's the very stunning audio quality. So this is the thing. The first thing that comes in my mind. If I
Mhm.
say Adrian, I say good, stunning audio. Good is not enough.
Yep.
Stunning audio quality. And one thing that I need to watch a video, it's always the tone of the voice. So it's something that it's not someone can really maybe change a lot, but I like how do you speak. So these
Mhm.
are the two most important things. I really can't find something that I don't like. Maybe you need I need to think about this a bit. I don't
For
know
me,
if
I think it's the humor. I feel like I'm missing some of those
no
good
no
jokes
it's
that like
no
David
it's
does or Benoit, you even.
no we always feel that we miss something. We really need always need to miss something. But I think that no, I think that this is okay. I don't know. Maybe when maybe you made some videos of some topic, maybe then, or maybe you stopped. Maybe if you want to make maybe some tutorial series, maybe you could just end that series. I don't know.
Mhm.
Some I don't know to improve. Maybe you could close some tutorials that maybe you started. I don't know. I've not watched all of them. I'm honest. I've not
Mhm.
watched the WordPress one, but no. I think that you are doing very pretty well. Even if you talk about different topics, they make sense together. This is hard sometimes. Sometimes it's hard. It's hard for me. For example, I've chosen to stick on one topic because it's easier for now. I prefer to stick on this topic for some months, maybe also year or maybe years. Then maybe I'll add something that I like that I'm currently studying, of course. But what we are doing is really hard, and you are doing it pretty well. I don't know if it's maybe the camera that is the format. Maybe you have chosen the format, so you could say anything. I'm like I'm in one of your videos now because you have this. Yeah, maybe it's this. The format
Yep.
makes all the videos make sense all together. Maybe,
It's really good. Like one of
maybe
the
if
things I wanted to do was a course or something, and I finally
uh,
decided to do a book because Florin was telling me how he's writing this book and he's having difficulty getting the motivation just to sit down and write it. And I said, you know what, Florin, I'll write a book. I'll write a book and I'll release it
this
at the same time you do. All right. So
this is a great
and
announcement.
this is my challenge to you that don't let your book get released before mine does, because I'll make sure that I get it before you do. So it's sort of
Mm.
like a challenge that we can push each other to
No,
finish our books faster. So I decided to do this book. I'm
but
thinking, what topic can I do?
Mm.
I do a lot of programming videos. What topic? So I'll
But
do
you,
on design. It doesn't make sense, right? Why am I doing a book on design? So I niched it down to design for developers. Since I've got a lot of developer content, and developers usually they don't focus on design, and it's something they always want to improve, but they don't have the time to do it. I thought this is something that I can fit into all my videos, past, present, and future. It's also a topic that won't change. React will change. There'll be new versions. Other libraries and frameworks will change. But design, understanding how to pick a good color or do some good positioning, that will never change. So it's something that'll always last as well as a good course or book. So that's
yeah.
my mindset behind that one.
No. This is really perfect. It's something that I'm not good. I'm not good at doing. I don't know if I'm not so much interested in it, or maybe I'm bad, or maybe the both things. Sometimes because I'm more focused on other things, other aspects. But I think that what we're doing is very good.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, in those videos, yeah, you also made the design for bread also.
Yes.
I watched that video.
Did a quick
Yeah,
one. It was just something to try out.
yeah.
Because I was trying to pivot from development content into more design content. So I was testing the
Mm.
waters to see what I can come up with during that period.
You
And
are
this is
very
where I
good at it.
specialized on. I'm thinking that full redesigns sometimes are too much. People just want to improve the design they have just a little bit, like
Mm.
refactoring and stuff like that. Like you want your code to work a little bit better. So in this case, this is where I thought just making your design a little bit better is a good topic for a video because people are proud of their own portfolios and stuff. You don't want to go
Maybe,
around and say, this doesn't look good. You just want to go,
yeah.
here are some tips on how to make it look a little bit better.
Mm. Yeah, maybe I have one small idea.
Mm-hmm.
I give you now this. The things that maybe you notice that are really wrong. The first things that you say, okay, this is wrong. This is, for sure you need to refactor this. Maybe some cores. Maybe I don't know if this could be a topic of your videos, because when you watch and when you look at a site to redesign, I'm pretty sure that your eyes
They're like
it's
lasers.
about okay
Yeah.
this is to be changed, this maybe this for sure. So maybe you could make a videos with what are the things that you are sure that you need to change, because maybe people could check by themselves and they say, okay,
Mm-hmm.
this is exactly what is totally
So like
wrong.
an
So
actual design review that rather than a design redesign, like just a review essentially is what you're saying.
yeah, I think that a refactor to refactor a UI, it's better that it's also easier for you, because you start
Yeah.
you don't do something brand new, because usually people, when they see something brand new, they say, oh, the old one is better. In any case the
Yeah.
usual they always says this, the
And
old
people
one is
don't like
always better.
change. That's why. Yeah.
The things people don't want to change. If you instead, if there is a color, maybe you do something, then in that case maybe people like
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
most.
So yeah, I might review the Microsoft.com website and say, this is how they could make it better because right now it's
and,
good video
and then
topic.
your GitHub account get closed.
Yeah, exactly. No, that's okay because Microsoft doesn't own Google or YouTube, so it should be
Yeah.
okay. That's why I picked Microsoft and not YouTube.
Yes, nice.
But yeah, no,
Yeah.
that's great.
Yeah, I think that so do you have an idea for the next video, or
Did I send you some of those ideas there? What was it?
Mhm.
Yeah. I was
I
thinking of
like it.
doing topics. Um, so one topic was how I built my first startup in 365 days. The same video
I
maybe
will
can be
definitely
how I
watch it.
earned $20,000 at my first startup. Or the third one could be just the day in the life of an Australian developer. So those were the three topics I'm playing around with right now. I'm trying to figure out which to do.
Maybe the first one, maybe to create a startup,
All right.
because it's yeah. I think that will be a really interesting topic.
Yeah.
Your personal experience. In my talk with Daniel, to I bring my personal experience. It's always interesting because people find it useful because it's also maybe it's also easier for you to talk about this because it's just your experience. I don't know.
The first video about the startup and the second video about how much I earned is technically the same video. It's just trying to figure out how to make that title more clickable.
The title click. Yeah, maybe people want maybe I'm trying to be in a person who are thinking about to click or not. Maybe I would click if I want to do the same thing. So
Mm-hmm.
you could talk about also the mistakes you did, because people don't want to make mistakes.
Or
They
maybe
want to
even
watch your
lessons.
mistakes.
Yeah.
Huh?
So it could be like the mistakes I learned when doing my first startup, and then how I did my first startup, and then how much I earned building my
Yeah, or
first
maybe
startup.
something, yeah, maybe something like something you should not do and I did, something like this.
Yeah, yeah. No, that's good. I'll write that down.
Yeah.
Great.
This is for free, of course.
Yeah.
Uh,
No,
yeah, because
that's
people,
good.
yes, people, and also if you talk about your mistakes, people feels you. So this is also important. People
Mm-hmm.
feels you, what you say.
It's that
If you,
emotional thing. Yeah.
yeah. When I post something, my big failures, I get a lot of likes. I don't know if this is good or not, but every time I post some failures, people are so happy. I don't know.
All right. So the title will be "I Failed." That'll be the title.
This is the best. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
I'm going to get a lot of likes for that. All right. That's a
Yeah,
good topic for the next video.
yeah, nice.
All
Yeah,
right. Look, I'm
because
going to get going. Were there any other questions you wanted to send by before we head out? I
no,
don't have.
I just wanted to.
Yeah.
No, but maybe something about videos. How do if you do you make one videos at a time or maybe multiple videos at the same
Just
time?
one at a time. I'll just sit down.
One at a
I'll
time.
just
Mono.
record it,
You are like
spend
you are
20
like
minutes,
JavaScript.
and then I'm finished.
Okay,
Usually
you
it
are
only takes me 20
like
minutes.
JavaScript. You are mono thread.
Yeah. Usually I do
You
it
do
in a
one.
single take as well, which is not many people do that, but that's how I like to do it.
Okay, no, this is nice because sometimes I wonder if I would like to, if I should make maybe some videos together. Like, so you record, edit, and publish. When you
Yes.
publish, you start a new one.
Yes. So say it's Wednesday today, tomorrow is Thursday. I'll do a free code cam video. I'll sit down, I'll spend 20 to 30 minutes doing the whole video. Then I'll jump in, do the thumbnail. Then I'll cut up the video into any bits that I might have made a mistake or any
Mhm,
edits I need to make, which will take me about 10 minutes. Then after that, I'll compile it, put it up on YouTube, and write up a quick description, looking up,
mhm.
what tags to use. And then I'll wait till about 5 p.m. That's about the time I publish, and just hit publish. And then that's it. Then I'll forget about it and move on to the next one the next day.
Yeah, maybe I have last question because I've seen there are many videos on FreeCodeCamp. Do they contacted you or you propose yourself?
They contacted
How did you
me
start to? They
to do
contacted.
articles for them. For the articles, I published my first one. It was one of their most popular in the whole month.
Mhm,
And therefore, they asked me to do more, but they asked me to do stuff on design. And I said, how about I start doing videos and I'll mix them with an article as well. So then I do the video on, say, a wireframe or picking out, UI design or this or that. And then I'll quickly write up the article after I've done the video where I just, re-say what I'm already saying in the video. So now I'm publishing articles with videos at Free Code Camp. So it sort of started with them asking me and then me going back to them and going, I'm also doing this YouTube channel because they didn't actually realize I was running the YouTube channel.
Okay, so this was before the YouTube channel.
Yeah,
The
really early on, like a good, how long? Half a year ago, half a year ago I published my first Free Code Camp article, I think. And
Yeah,
then until
maybe I
like another
remember
3 or
it.
4
It
months
was
later that I did the actual video itself
hmm,
on there.
nice, nice. Because you can publish articles on Free Code Camp.
Yes, yes. So my very
Oh,
first one was how to stay motivated to keep learning to code.
nice, nice.
Yes, and that one.
Maybe I'll try to post something about of course Docker on Free Code Camp. There is already something,
Do you
but
have an
I've
account? Do
seen
you?
just no, still not. No, I'm no,
Because
I've
you need a
never.
publishing account, and then you have to go through a
Ah,
review process where the publishers then check your content. They see if it's something that they want to publish or not, because they've got some strict guidelines on there.
so maybe they contact you if they see that you publish some good article somewhere.
Yes, yes. So
Okay.
I would just like at Free Code Camp or at, I think his name is Quincy, who runs
Quincy,
Free Code Camp, and just
yeah.
try and get a hold of him to see if you can do some stuff, say on Docker, since I haven't seen much on Docker for Free Code Camp.
Yeah, I've seen just one article, which is not
Exactly.
but since I want to stick on this topic for at least 6 months.
Yeah. Feel free to say that Adrian recommended you.
Yeah.
When you message
What?
him, feel free to say Adrian recommended you.
Okay.
for the article,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. Let's see, because it's interesting topic, and it's good. I think that the hardest part is to find your niche.
Yeah, it's what you enjoy doing as well. You know, you have to enjoy it. Otherwise, you're just doing it for the.
Yes, but yes, for example, I was enjoying Docker quite way before I started posting with this only about this. But I posted about other things because they say maybe they are more close to all the developers. I reach more people. But instead, if I stick on what I like, then people that want it, they start
stick to who you are
me.
and what you enjoy, and the people will come eventually.
Yeah, and I think that the smallest the niche is, the better you get also better results. Yeah.
Exactly. You want to start off like a microscope with us being really specialized in a certain topic. And then you can slowly grow it out and grow it out and grow it out as you
of course. Yeah, of course this is really my idea, because I'm studying also other concepts near what I'm tweeting about, doing articles and videos, but I don't want to talk about too many different topics for now. So I want to stick one topic.
That's great.
I don't know. Maybe I'll create something, some book, some longer video, maybe 1 hour. I don't know. Maybe in the future, and then maybe I'll slowly talk about something else which it will be related, of course.
I look forward to it.
Yeah.
All right, I've got to get going, but this was a great chat. I'm happy to do it again whenever we have time.